Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I think things are improving as far as the air goes, however I have noticed a slight problem. My slicksters have died. I think I need to keep them in a permanent CO2 environment. So I really need to rethink things with these guys, because my slicksters are dead. What am I meant to do about that? I don't know. I'm sad now. Oh, I'm going to miss those little buggers. Why can I not have nice things? But we're still trying to get this little corridor set up over here. We're waiting for these liquid locks to finish. This one's going okay down here. And things over this side seem like they're going alright as well. We're waiting for these vents to get finished also. But hopefully that will all get sorted in good time. I'll deconstruct this little bit of gas piping that I noticed during editing. And yeah, we're pretty much done down here. With construction anyway, we just need the water in place. I am wondering how long it's going to take to get all of this stuff set up. Might try and get this liquid pump stuff sorted as well. We'll run liquid pipes all around this way. And try and bypass all of the other piping. I'm going to get this down into... I'm going to get it down into this output down this way. Ooh, don't connect there. We don't want that. We'll just get some liquid bridges and pipes all along there. We'll get all this put in on a 7. Don't think there are going to be any issues with where they've got things going. But we are going to need to dismantle a couple of these tiles. And then we need to sort out some power for everything to do with all this pump stuff. But all of this can run on the same network using the switch that's down this way. So we can switch everything on and then lock this door so that the pump here can draw out all of the water and we can mop up all of the remains, all the leftovers, and all of the gas pumps can go about filtering out all of the different gases. And hopefully that should fix the situation for us. I was also thinking about changing up what's going on over here. I'm going to extend things around here a little bit so I can put a gas pump in this space. Let's deconstruct these bits of wall here on a 7 and keep an eye on our liquid locks. So I want to make sure they're getting filled. Yeah, trying to grab the water from in here will help to top up all of this a little bit. I'm also curious about how things are going over here. Again, not much progress. Hopefully we can fix that. I'm hoping that we can get to these wheezeworts in this episode. Fingers crossed. Oh, build all this stuff on a 7 as well. Christ. Get it all in place. Okay, I think you're good. We can stop you and put a tile in down here. We're all set to go down on this end. It is soon going to be time to see if this plan will work. We do have a lot of stress from nails at the moment. 13% stress. It's not good. Ooh, printing pod. What do we have? Nutrient bar and a pufflet and a couple of people that have got... You've got allergies. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad, but... I'm not sure I want any of that, so we're going to reject all. So I'm wondering... I know I had like a rot pile thing over here, and I think it's because the fridge is full. Storing 98 of 100 kilograms, yeah. That would probably explain it. Although we are going through our food supply a little bit. That's dropped down from the 200,000 calories we had. How's the air coming from down here doing? Pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. There's one dense patch of carbon dioxide, though. Good God. But the oxalite here is still going strong. It's going to be spiralling its way round. Now, this whole system's nearly in place, and the two, or the main liquid locks that I'm concerned with are in place, so we could potentially get this whole thing up and running, because I'd like to try and get the chlorine and the hydrogen out of this space before we open through into this, because this is all like carbon dioxide and polluted oxygen. And this space doesn't really matter at the moment, so I'm unsure of whether or not I want to get this system up and running right now while we're finishing things off. And yeah, we're all done down here, but I need to put another gas pump right in there. Oh, I also completely forgot to put output for the chlorine. Wouldn't have been good if I started trying to do all of this stuff, would it? So that needs to come down through the ladder. Does it? No, it doesn't want to go there. Because I've already got the stuff in place for that. I just need to put the actual connection in over here. Just to plug in like that. Yeah, I think that's got it. Such a mess of pipes that I can barely tell. But I tell you what, once we've got these bits in place, I'm going to delete the... I need a power connection down here as well. So that can just run up this. And connect in there. And I'm, again, very low on copper. I keep forgetting that. I need to either dig around and get myself some more, or I need to start using iron for things, but I do have more copper about. Oh, that's gold. It's another thing I could use. But at the moment, nah. All of the ventilation stuff is finished. Let's get rid of these bits of tile so the airflow can be a little bit better. And then I think we're going to switch all of this on. Yeah, we're going to do that. Right, so that switch, turn on. Let's put that on a 9, so people actually go and do it. And let's see this work. So we should be seeing hydrogen going off that way, we should be seeing chlorine going off this way. And any leftover stuff should be coming out through this. I don't think I've got any duplicants in here, so we're going to lock this door, just to stop them from coming in and going out, and oh wow, that is really taxing the power. I mean, that's why I built another generator, but yeah, you guys really need to go and power that, because everything in the colony is going to be knackered. Right, that door's locked, so nobody's going to be getting in here to kind of make a mess of things. I'm hoping these two coal generators are going to be able to power everything. Kind of. Oh, I didn't put a power connection to that one. Oops. Maybe it'll be okay. I hope. I mean, once, like, either the gas pumps or the liquid pump are all done, like, it's not going to matter too much. So we're just going to kind of leave things happening. You guys are going to keep running around doing your thing. We're running rather low on coal over here. We've got another bin that's full of the stuff. How are we on supply in general? 20.9 tons? That's not bad. We could maybe dig out some of this, actually. So let's just bridge this gap. Bring a ladder down there, and you guys can get to digging. Get all the coal out of the ground. Not much care for any of the other resources that are around here, but the coal is certainly going to be useful. There's a bit more there, actually, and a bit more algae. And we've got a load of coal here as well, but it's encasing a load of chlorine that I do not want to disturb right now, just for the potential of it ending up in the rest of the colony. These transformers are draining so damn quickly. It's a bit of a stop-start thing, and this system's going to be going all over the place. Right, that is outputting some carbon dioxide. Nice. So things down here are going very well. We can get to a point where we're, you know, this whole thing's a vacuum. That would be fucking awesome. We pretty much just got to leave it to do its thing. You know, it'll finish eventually. It's just waiting for that moment. But this is filling up with hydrogen, so there's going to be a nice dense hydrogen atmosphere in there. And all the chlorine is pumping out down here, exactly where we want it all. I think all of this is chlorine. There's a little bit of hydrogen over here, but it's really not much. Right, let's see what blueprint we've got over here. We've got a little Dreklet. We've got... Anemic, Iron Gut, Noodle Arms, Iron Gut, Research and Build. Oh, Ren. Okay, I think I might want another builder. So we'll have you. You can come and join the team. Oh, we've got some more oil over here as well, so we'll mop that up. Give all that a mop. Give a mop over this way. I might set up a new space somewhere over this way for a new slickster pen. So we're going to put... Oh, yeah, we are now completely out of copper. So let's get this made out of iron. Just gonna build that all the way up there. Yeah, I want to set up a little containment unit for some slicksters. We're going to want mesh tiles in across here. This is polluted oxygen in there, so that's not too bad. And we can go about digging out some more coal while we're here as well. I'm going to make this a relatively deep chamber so that we can get a good amount of CO2 in here. We'll do that 6 across, I guess. I think what we'll do here is we'll put all of this in for the slicksters themselves, and then we could have like a little access tunnel under here, and we can have like a big-ish container for crude oil. Maybe. We could have... Oh, actually, yeah, we could open-end this. We could have space on that side. We are going to need to get a liquid lock around so that we can kind of blockade all of this so that we can move the gases around a bit. And then we can build like a crude oil tank with kind of similar to this, I suppose. We'll have a bottle emptier so that we can deal with all the containers of crude that we currently have, and everything else can go through a liquid vent, so we can just kind of like pump it out into the space. How are we getting on with things in here? It's kind of getting there. Power generation is proving to be a bit of a problem, but we are getting down to the milligrams in some areas. I think the actual airflow is looking a little bit naff, I suppose I'd say. That's my technical term for what's going on and how I feel about it. As long as the liquid lock stays strong, they should be fine. I think with 400 kilograms of water in these top ones, it shouldn't be a problem. We're a little over that in this one. And the other two that are finished are at 400 each, so... What I might do to help the airflow is open this back up. And we'll mop this bit. And then we'll dig down through here. If we can. We might have to put a ladder in. I want to try and improve the airflow, so we're going to open up the roof of this so that the air from in here can move around a bit. And that will hopefully allow the air to flow a bit better. And we can try and get the rest of this vented. I mean, it's happening. It's getting there. It's just going to be a matter of waiting a while for things to actually move, because the space around the actual pumps themselves is very low density gas. It's just waiting for it to kind of get displaced enough that we can consider it a vacuum. But it'll get there. It'll get there. It's just going to take time, and we're going to be burning through a buttload of coal while we're doing it. It's probably not a good thing. But what we could do would be set up another liquid lock over here. Right, I think it's going to be skill point time. Turner, you are going up to Masterworks in Art. Very nice. Nicola, you can go for aesthetic design. Hassan, you've not taken everything you like. You can go for some digging. Bubbles is going to continue on with the art stuff, and Ren, you're going to go into some construction. So let's give you a hat. And Bubbles, you need a hat as well, don't you? So let's make sure everybody's got hats. It's very important. It's important that people have hats. Oh god, these guys have got body temperature issues as well now? What's going on with the body temperature, guys? Why is the entire colony warming? It might be because the coal generators are going, like, absolutely mad with trying to keep the power systems online because of all of this. That might be it. Yeah, I might be overdoing it a little. Like, just a touch. Why have we not... Oh, I clicked lock again on that, didn't I? Didn't actually get them to go and open it. Yeah, let's dig down through this so that we can get in that space. And we're going to deconstruct tiles along every other space. As the water drains more, we'll try and open up more of this as well. We'll dig out what we can. But now these guys can get in here and actually work in the space again. They can go about finishing up the other liquid locks and just get things done, get things ready. I'm concerned about the temperature in the colony. It's getting kind of bad. This thing's also filling up a hell of a lot, and the polluted water is no longer contaminated, it's just polluted. This is pretty cool, pretty neat. Half tempted to move this pump over so I can fit another one in and combine the pipes so that we can actually clean the rest of the polluted water. Might not be a bad idea. And then what we could do would be... Like, once we get over there, we could run the output pipe from the water sieve over this way and run it through the cold biome. That could cool down the pipes enough to be able to, like, not have it be too hot. So that's something to think about. That's a potential. I do think that's helping the airflow a bit better. I'm not going to be content with this until every tile says vacuum. Pretty much. And it's going to take a long time. These machines do consume quite a lot of power, especially when you're using this many of them. Not to mention the liquid pump as well, and they're a bit of a sponge for power. Yeah, a power sponge. For when you really need to do the dishes. Seeing as I'm not using this, like, gas pump, I may as well just deconstruct the whole thing, because it's just kind of a waste of materials there now. Okay, food time. Everybody go and enjoy some food. More printables, okay. Seeing as a lot of our food production is currently not going fantastically, I am going to take the nutrient bars. Ooh, we had another skill point. Who was it this time? It was May. You are going up to Improved Farming 2. Nice. So it's awesome that people are just kind of acquiring more abilities, the option to do more varied work. Right, how is the slime lung going to be in this environment? Non-existent. Ooh. Why is that? Because there was still slime lung in this hydrogen. I mean, I know it was slowly dying off, bit by bit. It wasn't, like, massively sticking around. I'm wondering if, like, it getting kind of combined with the chlorine in the pipes helped to kill off the slime lung. Possibility, I suppose. I do not like the amount of germs that are in this container. I really want the temperature to keep dropping in here. We need to get to those wheezeworts. I dread to think how long this system's going to have to keep running before all of the gas is going to be out. Oh, that liquid pump is done as well. Awesome. So that's going to be saving us on some power. So we'll deconstruct all of the liquid piping along here. That's not needed anymore. And the power connection that was going up this way, we'll leave that actually, because I think I might put another gas pump in here just to help shift some more of this hydrogen. It's not going to be good for my power. Must be built in an unoccupied space. What's occupying the space? Oh, it's the pincher pepper. Uproot. Are you reachable? I hope you're reachable. We can deconstruct some more of this stuff, I guess. I mean, I don't know if it's necessary, because the numbers here are shrinking. They're going down. But we could do with clearing out all of this solid material here at the very least. That will help the gas flow. Right, that should do it. Now I do think it's just a case of leaving it. Wait for it to all finish up. We're getting down to like the milligrams and micrograms in certain areas. This area is kind of a vacuum already. In certain spots. You know, the air is getting decidedly thin. I think all the chlorine's out, actually. I think it's just hydrogen left. So I'm wondering what might be better. Would it be better for me to leave this system running, or to rebuild it? And because I don't know if there's a way that I can check what. Oh god, oh, that's weird. I haven't seen that one before. Material information. Okay, gas. Right, pause. I've got oxygen and carbon dioxide in here, and the rest of this is either a vacuum or hydrogen. There's no chlorine in this. Okay. Right, what I might do is I'm going to switch this off. And what I'm going to do... Right, let's go back to F4 again. Okay, yeah, we've got loads of oxygen in here. I'm going to deconstruct everything that's currently in here. I'll let the system kind of run its course. Let all of the... everything else in here vent. And what I'm thinking of doing is I'll set up an oxygen diffuser once all of the current infrastructure is gone. We can fill this space with oxygen. All of the hydrogen will float up and compress at the top, and then we'll set up a new gas pump, gas filter system that can get all of the hydrogen out through this vent. And that should do the trick. That should get this area sorted. Because obviously the oxygen and the hydrogen won't mix, and the hydrogen will, with it being lighter than oxygen, will come up here. Yeah, that could be a better way of doing things, actually. That's hydrogen in there as well. So what I might do, just to ensure that all of this is going into an appropriate spot, we'll make We'll dig things out over this way. Not you, because you're a little bit of chlorine. We'll dig up here. We'll put the vent in this space. We might have to break this open so that we can let the oxygen in. But if we can make like a nice kind of topside space for the hydrogen to kind of filter up into. Oh, it is a bit warm up here, isn't it? Oh, God. Up to 44 degrees, jeez. Okay, I think, yeah, everything's off. No power in here. We do have a little bit in the way of, like, gases in the pipes. If people could stop trying to suffocate down here, that would be amazing, thank you. Deconstruct that. We'll put the oxygen diffuser down here at the bottom. Oh, we do still have chlorine in here. That wasn't showing up on the thing. Right. Is chlorine going to be heavier or lighter than the oxygen? That's one thing I'm not 100% sure on. Can I find out? Right, I'm not sure. We'll have to play around with that. We'll have to get the oxygen in first, and then we'll figure things out from there. But I'm going to deconstruct all of the wiring up to this point. This will help to get some of that copper supply back as well, so that'll be good. But yeah, we'll take away this bottle emptier so that we can put the oxygen diffuser right down here. And then we can see how the gases are going to fluctuate and balance out with each other. I think the oxygen is lighter than chlorine, so we may still need a... Actually, yeah, we'll deconstruct you, we'll move you somewhere else. Stick you in the corner, so if we need to put a gas vent in, or gas pump down here for the chlorine, it can be right next to the system that we need. And you... unreachable? I think, probably. Right, there's another printable. What are we going this time? Oh, we've got a slickster lava. I can't do anything with you because I haven't got the means of being able to trap you. Oh wow, Mima, you're an interesting sort. You're a caregiver, you're a night owl, and you're a yokel, so the yokel is not too bad. Your stats aren't fantastic, and your stress reaction is vomiting, and I don't know if I want that. So we'll reject all for now. Also, this CO2 environment in here is not looking as good as it once did. I'm not sure what to do about that. I think we might be overdue for like a bit of a rearrangement at some point, like kind of tidying certain things up, moving some stuff around. Maybe just a bit. Right, you're going to be on an 8. Now that you're in place. We've also managed to burn through pretty much all of the algae that we had acquired. We might need to deconstruct this tile as well so we can displace the hydrogen that's around here. And there's going to be a little pocket right there as well, so I want to get in and deconstruct a load of stuff over this way so that the air can flow. The oxygen diffuser is in place, so I'm going to switch this back on. And I think now that we've got this liquid lock in place, I think we're going to dig out over here and claim this big ol' space. I'm going to go dig out all of this algae. Yeah, sod it, we're just going to go for the lot. I was contemplating like doing it in a bit more of a strategic manner and not letting all of this stuff out, but you know what? Sod it. Yeah, it's going to be getting a bit warm for you guys, so I'm hoping you'll be alright down here. But you've got oxygen over here now, and that's nice. The amount of chlorine that's down here is really not much either. It's probably fairly negligible. I don't think we need to worry too much. But what we do want is for all of the hydrogen to force its way up. Yeah, we're doing a damn good job of getting all the algae out of here now. I think If we can fill this space out with oxygen, get all the hydrogen out of here and finish this liquid lock, I'm going to seal it off and we're going to get in here and grab these wheezeworts. I really want those. Oxygen is doing a good job of getting around. I am mildly concerned that the hydrogen is going to like kind of pack itself up into this corner, or into the corners, and like not really go anywhere from there. I don't know, we'll have to see how that is gonna go, but I mean, all of this is now just gonna fluctuate and move around the place. Oh, we got a load of water as well. Hadn't seen that. We should mop up as much of that as we can, because all the polluted water can get sent off to our polluted water tank. Yeah, the body temperature is really affecting a lot of other things. Is it because I've been clearing out space over here, so the ambient temperature has been pushing its way through? That could be what's going on over here. I've torn up all of the insulated tiles from this. Maybe you're fucked up. What I could do then, as you guys can get out into all of this now, maybe we could build some insulated tiles up and around all of this. Good work. And then we'll come in and we'll build it in from the inside as well. It could be something to help. Oh, you guys can't get over here. That's a problem, isn't it? I kind of want you guys to delete these bits as well. Are you going to be able to get rid of that light fixture? Please say you can. Well, you pulled something out of it. You got some copper ore. Oh no, that was the wire. That's what they deconstructed. They can't actually deconstruct the light fixtures. Just the electronics that are powering them. Oh, I don't know, that hydrogen does seem to have moved. Carbon dioxide, oxygen. I think things over this side are definitely sorted. We've got some slime lung as well, but I think that's because people have contracted it and they're just kind of coughing it all up. I'll dig out the last of this algae as well. And try and mop up all of the water that's lying around. Hopefully the water that's getting mopped up will be sent off to the liquid locks. Yep, that seems to be the case. Good. So we can get this finished and we can try and go for those wheezeworts. Ah, brilliant, there's another frozen biome down here. Wolframite. I'm pretty sure I checked, I got interested in that before, didn't I? Yeah, there's 4 wheezeworts down here. I think we've located enough. There's another one up there. I think we've located enough to get this room done. We've just got to get out to them. There's all carbon dioxide over here. We've got a little bit of hydrogen left over that way, and then it's all being pushed up into this little space. Oh, I think it's working. I think one more bottle of water over here, and we should be ready to seal off this liquid lock. It's minus 30 degrees C. That is fucking cold. But I'm half tempted to try and get these guys to dig out over here. So that we can try and get these wheezeworts dug up. Let's come on, get to it, guys. We've got a lot more work to do. We've always got more work to do. I know you can do it, though. There's another printable. And... ooh, bristleberry. Ooh, interior decorator. No, that means you want better stuff. It's the simple tastes one that's the better one to go with. Yeah, I don't really want any of those. Ooh, germ resistant. Devon, I think you might be joining us. This is probably not wise for me to be bringing on more duplicants when I'm struggling to actually grow food. I'm not particularly clever. This isn't going to be a great environment for you guys to be going down into, but... if we can get these wheezeworts, it might be worth it. but I think that's going to have to wait for the next episode. Things are going well with getting this bit sorted. We've made this area a lot more accessible for people, and the hydrogen is finally pushing its way all the way up there. I'm really not showing any signs of the chlorine. There's like so little of it that it barely makes a difference down here. So things are going well. I'm glad that we've got this thing now. I didn't even know it was there. But yeah, we've got a lot more work to do. Yeah, nice to get the power up and running again. Thanks, guys. But hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to access these Weezeworts. We'll be able to get the slime storage into the correct state that I want it, and we'll just see where things go from there. But for now, I'm going to wrap this video up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment, just leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. Downstairs, 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 go. What? Oh god. No, 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 no. Oh god, it's angry. It's really fucking angry with me.